This is just garbage.
A single podcast once filled with faces we all know and love has now turned into a 24/7 circus filled with greasy, vaping jokers. Ever since the incident at the first Fat Camp and Wings of Redemption's exit, there was a huge growth, and the expansion of the podcast feels like dancing monkeys due to constant host changes, unknown hosts who tried out, scripted drama, and a lot of e-begging. Was the podcast's quick expansion into a network the reason for the downfall, or is Keemstar's unpredictable management skills and decisions the gasoline that are feeding the flames? Let's get right into the news.
Yo, you're in trouble.
Why? Oh shit.
That crypto shit.
Hey Steve, get his ass in right now.
Keemstar magically survived this, as he always does. He is like the cockroach of YouTube. Not even a nuclear explosion could get rid of him. The LolcowLive podcast spawned from the depths of Keem's nicotine-addicted brain and could have been a great idea. It was supposed to have Nicholas Diorio, some ordinary gamer, and Turkey Tom as farmers, or basically the voice of reason to Boogie 2988, Tommy C, and Wings of Redemption, or the cows. Of course, Keemstar couldn't stay out of the spotlight. After all the farmers quit, Keem proved to Tommy C and to the audience that he always controlled the show.
This is it. You've seen it real time. You see all these guys getting fired. You see the chess pieces getting moved all the time. That's just what it is. This is what it's like working for him. You don't see this with any other podcast. You don't see this with any other YouTube thing. You see with Keem.
It's on Twitter. Keem just posted he's fired. He fired you.
I was
just told that.
Well, that's fine.
Keem then started up a few other shows, Lolcow Bus, Lolcow Queens, and Lolcow Rewind. Keemstar's vision seemed to be going well until the infamous incident at Fat Camp, where eventually a contradiction spoke louder than the script.
She's also died.
Wings of Redemption pushed his wife Kelly onto a table during an altercation with Keemstar. Wings of Redemption was then suspended from LolcowLive, which obviously was the correct decision when it comes to employing someone with violent tendencies. But the contradiction occurred when Kid behind the camera was arrested on third-degree domestic violence charges against his wife, and it was swept under the rug since he's still there. Wings was fired because he brought up a scripted bit and then attacked Keem, and yet Kid behind the camera, who was arrested, continues to be able to help write drama with Keemstar. The universe of LolcowLive continued to grow and introduce even more shows and hosts while continuing to double down on the reality TV drama.
Okay. Okay. I love you. Me too.
Get her out of here.
Okay.
Actually, I can slap the shit out of you because
Do it! Slap me, bitch!
I watched a lot of trash TV, and I can't even keep up with 24 shows about the same thing. I'm quickly going to break down how this 24/7 network works. 2 shows are on at the same time every 2 hours. Except for 8 a.m., there are 3 shows during that time. During my research, whenever I checked out any of them, they were always yelling and talking about how the show was doing, or begging for, or complaining about money.
We're only got 15 minutes here. You got 30 minutes. We need 15. Here's what I'm going to say, Tina. When I jumped into this show, you guys had $90. I just checked. You're over 500 now. Okay, so.
All right, fucking for $20, Boogie's gonna do condiments. For 50s, Boogie's gonna get fucking hair strips. But if we get 100 members, we'll extend it a fucking hour and we'll go all the way to midnight. How's that, Boogie?
Oh.
What do you mean?
They're not taking our slot.
This guy has been killing himself for you guys.
They're not taking. No, they're not. Actually, no, they're not taking. No.
Most of the arguments are with each other or hosts from the other shows, and every show is the same. Just a different host to be the target of the week. Not only are the shows extremely stagnant, but thumbnails and merchandise they create are mostly AI generated, which displays how much effort is put into this content and network. Another big issue is how hosts are rotated through different shows depending on donations earned, the audience's reactions to them, or whether Keemstar likes you or not. Looking at the titles of these shows alone, it's hard to distinguish what any of them are about or what they have to do with Lolcow, on top of never knowing whether your favorite host is still going to be on that show or not. Which brings me to our hosts with the most.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
I have no idea who most of these hosts are.
Who are you people?
Lolcow.
And I know a good handful of actual lolcows on the internet. It makes sense why none of them want to be a part of this humiliating facade. Surprisingly, Keemstar did manage to get Amberlynn Reid from the gore world side of YouTube. Amberlynn isn't someone who is known to hold a job, and she has been struggling to want to stay in the Lolcow universe. Keemstar does very well at bending over backwards for her, and it seems that he can manage people when he wants to, or if the money insists.
I know it's tough, right? I know this is tough, but it's like, that's what the LCU is, man. You're going in front of the firing squad, and you will survive. Dude, Amber, listen to me. I hate these people in chat. Even the ones that are really nice to me, I hate them all, right? I love you, Amber. They
not
are
Keem
all
acting
people.
like the 5.6K is because of him. Thank you.
No, Amber, everyone here is for you. Yeah. You got this.
I know.
Amber, the next bitch that comes in here and is super mean to you, I want you to just kill him with kindness and do it in a very sarcastic way.
Amber, shut up. Why do you bitch every day? Come on.
Dupa started bitching first, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll join in.
I just want you to do something other than sit there.
Why can't you have some fun? God damn it.
This is my job right now.
The rest of the 50 other hosts are mostly people from the Lolcow Discord community who don't seem to have live streaming experience or experience hosting a show. During the shows and during the second Fat Camp, besides just yelling at each other, the hosts will tend to ask for chat to make donations to give them ideas on what to do, or like weird punishments to do during the 2-hour show.
That show is fucking boring! This is your idea of a podcast! Are you fucking kidding
What is he doing? What is he doing? Big screen him! Big screen him!
What the fucking You're a fucking dude! Tell him no!
Get out of the fucking way.
I got enough damage in here.
I'm gonna do it.
You're moving out today. I swear to God.
Get out of the
I'm
way.
gonna.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. Mike!
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
No fucking donos coming in because I fucking suck! Because I fucking suck! No donos coming in because I fucking suck!
When you're not on camera, if you dare walk away from this camera, you're getting fucked up. That's the rules when I'm running this shit, okay? You left yesterday, you got fucked up. Well, today you're going to be eating this stuff for donos, and if they add to it, you're going to be adding mayonnaise and mustard and whatever the fuck they say. You're being tortured today, so pretty much send a TTS to Torture Savage, and if we can do it, keep doing it.
Wait, well, no, you said I thought I was wearing it. I thought you were mixing my hair up today.
Hey, I will tell you this, Savage. Maybe somebody will take one of those Whoppers and make an idiot sandwich out of you. That would be funny. You know?
Fat Camp this time around is just the hosts sitting at a table drunk or high out of their mind or hungover, trying to find ways to fake drama.
Cleaning this one up.
Hold on, Glenn, what are you doing?
Okay, all right. I'm staying real far away from Desi.
Okay, we've got. Who let this edgy kid out of the chemo surgery? What's going on? We've got steak sauce. We've got ranch. We've got that mayonnaise. We've got Bangin' Shit by Big Cock Productions. We have a 5-hour energy drink, ketchup, Louisiana hot sauce, and of course the Albert Dan special, the mustard. Mustard! Can we address carefully? So is the neck brace just like fake? Better or what happened there? Can we address that?
It's kind of like cancer, isn't it? It's funny how that works.
Crazy! What the fuck is that even mean?
You know what the fuck that means? You sit right behind me. She just said. Oh, it's kind of like cancer,
I don't
isn't it?
give a fuck what that
kind of like cancer, isn't it? Fuck, suck on it, bitches!
I hear fucking. God damn it! Okay. Yeah! Okay.
Wait, I don't condone terrorism from Glammy.
I just got assaulted by a psycho. I just got assaulted by a psycho! I got arrested by a psycho!
Keemstar has also kept the weird punishment idea for these regular people he's hired. He has made normies cut their hair, make them pour condiments on themselves, among other things. And not only that, but one moment you could be a host, and the next, Keemstar drops you back down to an intern.
This isn't a failure for me. This is a success. You know why? This is a success that I even got here. Within 4 months of being in the LCU, I got here.
This is a record.
And I did it.
1,000 members to get someone fired is a new record in the LCU. God damn.
I fucking did it. You can't say I'm worth nothing. I'm worth 1,000 members to get the fuck out. I appreciate the opportunity, Keem.
Time's up. Time's up.
The final
We
number
doubled it, dog.
before any of these new donos that came in, Keem, we were at 950 new members with 250 minus to save Albert.
Albert, look, you're obviously fired off of Live.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out what show to put you on. What do you guys think, chat? You guys want to give us some ideas on what show he should go to?
If you made $2,000 a month to live stream, would you let your boss do this kind of stuff to you? In this case, there is no HR, and along with this, the Lolcow Discord is not really moderated by the sounds of it. For example, Amberlynn Reid pulled hosts and fans into a locked VC to berate them with her fans about them not liking her or them being a problem. Hiring random fans to manage and host your shows, who you haven't fully vetted, is a giant brand risk. So let's turn our attention to the manager in charge.
I want to speak to your manager!
Keemstar has been known to be a troll online for several years, from his gaming days to Drama Alert to today, except now he's trolling these unknown people he's hired as well as the audience. Keemstar is quite a smart businessman and is a good entertainer, and I wish he could find a different way to showcase that. As I said earlier in the video, Keemstar is the one entirely in charge of the network he calls the Lolcow universe. Keemstar loves the limelight since he tends to pop into almost every show to either discuss things or berate the hosts for not doing a good job.
I don't like that you went on this show. You knew this was a lot that we planned. Like, I've been trying to get Amber over here for a fucking year. All right, so much was banking on this first show, and the fact that you're there, Scooter, I'm just disappointed. Like, why are you even on vacation at the launch of this thing? And now we have an op breaking through the door talking shit, bro. Like, come on, dude.
Talking shit, slandering Amber.
Keem, you knew I
He
planned.
was terrifying.
You knew I planned this trip before I even got put on the show, before she even came back here. Like, I mean, what was I supposed to do? Cancel my trip? You want me to go home early?
Yes.
Yes, this is the biggest moment right now in your entire short career.
Okay, I understand
You
that.
have 6,300 people watching.
I'm what you used to be. I bring content. I bring everything.
Okay.
I know how to do it. I know how to Dougie. I know how to dance. I know how to make songs. I know how to make videos. I know how to edit. I know how to break that down. You're not on my level.
I'm sick of doing bets with you where I win. I just keep taking your money.
But okay, what do you do better than me?
This whole fucking internet thing. Anything to do with online entertainment, world's better than you, your mom.
I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about today.
Yeah,
What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately?
I'm going to switch Pit with Cafe. All right, let's see what you do at 8 a.m.
Why would I go at 8 a.m.? Why would I go at 8 a.m.
Because I don't
when
do
got a
shit
job?
for you. Because I don't do shit for you.
You sound kind of mad.
When Keemstar doesn't want any responsibility, he will just dip out for a few to several days, expecting the hosts to run the shows with zero concrete guidance. One Lolcow episode has Keemstar talking to 3 very upset hosts about how the entire community started to hate them due to the audience believing these hosts got another host fired.
One of your guys lied on our name because you wanted to troll Rastov, made us look like the biggest fucking snakes because it was the biggest firing you had done. You cried for him, and you put that evil on us. So thanks.
Oh, stop acting like your words don't have impact.
Do you really think that people saw it for the troll that it actually was? No, there were a lot of people who fucking believed that.
Okay, can I speak? When I'm sarcastically blaming Rastov for getting Ken fired, I think the audience is smart enough to also help me in my troll. Bro, I don't think people truly believe that.
Don't do that. That's disingenuous, because if we fucking disagree with you, we're calling the fucking chat idiots. Don't manipulate, you piece of shit.
Ken, before you speak, let me just say this, all right? Ken has launched a new channel. He's going on the troll that I authorized him to do, fucking with Rastov, and that's what's succeeding, right? He's recognizing what is succeeding, and he took it a little too far. That's all. It's not bigger than that.
All right, yeah, so it did all start off as a Rastov troll that he did get me fired, right? Yeah, I fully admit that, right? And
when it all happened and I really thought about it, right? And I was just kind of going through everything that had happened. And the whole thing is, you know, I felt like it was more than just I wasn't entertaining or money, because everything just aligned up way too well. And like I told Billy earlier, I can take 100% accountability if I know I am at fault. But part of me truly thinks that some other nefarious shit was happening. Now, Keemstar said it was nothing, so I fully accept it, and I will take back everything I said and apologize to everybody I got to apologize to. And I told Keem I would stop, and from this point forward, y'all have my word, I will never mention it again.
Keem told you that from the jump, though. You knew from the jump.
No, but listen. You got to put yourself in Ken's shoes, right? If you're in Ken's shoes, you're sitting there thinking, oh, I wonder if it was something else. I would do that if I was Ken. Billy, I think you would do the same. Same with you, Rostov.
No,
I would. Were in Ken's shoes.
If you fired me, I would start. If you fired me, I would start figuring out what my next move is. I wouldn't put it on anybody else because I'm not a horrible human being.
Keemstar knew exactly what he was doing and led the host to believe he got fired due to Rostov's comment on another episode. If the NDA from the beginning is the same one that Keem had the newer host sign, there's a possibility they can't take legal action for the current or later damages that may be caused if these shows continue to decline under Keem's management. As an old fan of the original concept, seeing this audience getting scammed for low quality effort, talent, and content, I mean, there are a lot of people who watch YouTube believing what they see and hear is real, right? So a lot of this feels super scammy and scummy. As a manager and creator, you would think that Keem would know that having a sense of protecting your hired entertainers, being professional, keeping credibility and consistency would be important. Keem is a genius troll who doesn't want to stop, and a man who is tired of managing and running a business but can't let go of the control. It's time to retire, Killer Keemstar. The grift to having this network of 24/7 shows is have the hosts poorly fake drama and beg for money, and the audience receives nothing in return. Many people can do this alone without degrading themselves. Hiring inexperienced people who don't know the etiquette of internet culture while Keem knows all about it leads to overstepping boundaries in the relationship between fans and hosts and creates poor quality content. As shown throughout this video, Keemstar demonstrates questionable business ethics and inconsistencies of what the shows are supposed to be. This isn't a stable enough structure to allow a perpetual motion machine as Keem wants it. A few hosts that were recently fired have seemed healthier and happier since leaving this heavily toxic community. It would benefit everybody to just end all the shows and move on from the malignant job and abusive management style. But then again, I am not desperate enough to be anxious about my job every day. Instead, I choose to do this. If you agree or like videos like this, leave me a comment and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching and listening to an original script.